things. So I wasn't questioning. I said, should I sit there and think about you then, Dan, and what you've been through? That's what I said. But
I've just sent you a video from Pearl on Jodie's FYP. So you might want to play it, because apparently, Nanna, you should come off the app if your mental health's bad. You come on the app due to your mental health. So why should she come off when she's done nothing wrong? And that's my clap back to Pearl, because it's wrong.
Well, this is 12 minutes ago.
Because mods go around screen recording, sending it to people, like back to their creator. And all you do, you're looking for a bit of it's fabricating to trigger the outcome. You want to gather evidence. Exactly, my cockapoo. And it's just, come on this app, enough is enough. If you've got mental health, my heart goes out to you. I suffer with it myself, as everybody knows, right? It's not a nice place to be, but what do I do when I am triggered? When anything happens to me, I just step away from a bit. I don't say, go and get me screen recordings. I'm taking this to the police. If it got to that thing, me personally, myself, it's...
You haven't been through what I've been through, Pearl. Have you been essayed as a child? Have you had that questioned? Have you been called a nonce victim and a sadistic? Have you been said at least it was by a stranger, not your dad? Have you had all these things said to you?
Time to say goodbye to TikTok, but if you wanted to stay on, it's time to say stop sending me screen recordings, stop sending me information I don't want to know. You're triggering me by doing that. So if you think anything of me, why are you doing all of this? But again, the hosts themselves could be asking, get information, get this, get that, for them to come on then and play victim. I'm sorry, I'm good.
No, I don't. Do you know, no one's even sent me a clip. That other clip I've just watched, him saying about at least it was a random and mine was my dad. That's the first time I've come across it. I don't ask for screen recordings. The only time I asked for screen recordings was yesterday, because something needs to be done. Everywhere I go, only you yesterday, Pearl, came on and was questioning my marriage and dragging me again yesterday. Then Dan yesterday in the afternoon, dragging me. So don't come on here making out that you're innocent in any of this, because you have dragged me, same as fucking Dan has said the sickest things to me, and you've all allowed it. Everyone
needs to go and ask Luke what the poll was in his chat yesterday. Should Miss Red come off this app because of her mental health? And they all put no.
There you go. There
So
you go.
if they're going to start singing off the same hymn sheet and scripting behind the scenes, then they need to fucking script it properly, because it's shockingly shit.
Oh, can you get me out, please?
Yeah, we'll do, Emma.
Say it as it is. I'm so mad this morning. I'm trying to keep me cool. I am trying to keep me cool. But to me, exactly my little soul, and it's all down to gifts. It's all down to manipulation, and it's all down to sway your audience.
Oh my God, are you serious?
You want to go, and it's bang out of order. It's bang out of. When do you ever hear me say, well, I'm sorry, everybody, but I've come on to tell yous I'm that low. I don't want to be here no more. Can yous all get me the evidence so I can see? My Luke, thank you.
Who said that?
Get me the evidence so I can see what these people are saying about me. Piss off. Yous are not affected, and I don't care what you say. Yous are not affected, not one little bit.
Thank
you guys are ruining TikTok. Birdman, you ruin TikTok when you be transgender to people and then hide behind your religion. So don't even start. Oh, never. Don't even start.
There was an uproar when EQ when he was transphobic to EQ. There was an uproar for Miss Red about what Zach said. There's been an uproar when it's been against Pearl or anything to do with Luke. Where's the uproar for what he's doing to me? Again, you fill in your audience. I do not make money on this app. every day you all come on, you monetize every day, and you're monetizing now on the back of fucking going for me.
Coming in here because it was like you got all that money for that Avery, you got money for everything, and you kept things in cages. So don't come up here because I can go back at you, Birdman. You've come in here again, you're on the board, you're looking for a little bit of goings on. If you don't want to have a civil...
It's always about money with these people. Everything is about money. There is not one clip recording you will hear. Everything is about money. They sit on here saying, I do all this for gifts and money. Never asked for a hat, me. Never. Never asked for a single gift ever on here. But let me tell you, every day, these people come on and they rinse their communities every day. They do ask for money. They do ask for things. So don't come on here and say, I rinse my community because I never asked for anything.
They do.
You was wrong about me and I was wrong about you, Birdman. And if you feel wrong, out me live, don't bother coming in, and don't...
Hello? Do you both know you're in the box?
Hello? Sorry. I wasn't meant to be in the box.
I'll drop you then, Dal, okay?
Have anything to say?
Thank you,
I only said
everybody.
the other day I liked you, but I was disappointed when you went back at Evil Queen and calling her directly to her face a man. That was wrong. And then you hid behind your religion. So I haven't had a bad word to say about you, Birdman. But if you want to go there, we can. Do you know what I'm saying? Because mods go around...
It's different when they get all the screen recordings every day. Every day they get screen recordings. Again.
I don't know for sure, but I find it very hard to believe that someone who's...
There we go.
Get the rest off. Is she finished now? Because at least I got raped off a fucking random man and not my own fucking dad. You fucking weirdo.
Drag women down.
Fucking talk about my rape. Let's talk about your fucking dad. Because at least mine were fucking, well, they weren't a stranger. But you got it off your own fucking father. But I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Prove it. Fucking prove it.
If you can go for a woman who's
fucking prove it
and do all that, not people's SA, go for...
Fuck if you're not going to be here anymore. How's about that, you fat old cunt? How's about that, you sly fat old cunt? Oh, it's impacting my marriage. He's talking about me daily. No fucker has mentioned you. No cunt has mentioned you, you fat old fucking slag. Fucking yesterday, right? Gets a phone call from my agency. Gets a fucking phone call from my agency. Just for men and little cronies. Oh, yes, you're going to have blood on your hands if you don't sort that out. I don't give a fuck. Stay off the fucking internet then if you don't like it. You fucking fat old cunt. You're a fucking disgrace. You're a sly cunt. That's all you fucking are. Just for fucking men with your Homer Simpson minge. Nobody fucking tried to tell me it calm down today because I ain't in the fucking mood. And as for fucking Alex, a gambling addicted cunt, he can fuck off. And I'll tell you another thing as well, what I will be fucking telling, I'll be bringing this person on. He fucking sends his picture to vulnerable people as well. Yes, he fucking does. Yes, he fucking does. Watch today now, because I ain't in the fucking mood now. I am not in the fucking mood one bit soever. Who's just for men? Just Nanna. Again, because she don't get her attention. She come on yesterday and I was sat in the box and she come up, thank you. She come up with a fucking bow in its fucking big fat warthog ridden fucking head. I fucking hate that cunt. I hope she gets fucking run over. She is one sly bastard, that. One fucking sly, horrible, feather-cutted cunt. Yeah, going to my agency. Oh, yeah, well, fucking, you're going to have blood on your hands. And one of her lot, one that built them fucking Ben Flowerpot men, Dan, I'm begging you, please just leave her. No cunt mentions her. She's had no one in the room, and now I'm going to fucking supercharge it, so I'm pissed off even more, but I don't care. And then when I replied back and said, have you said anything what she said about my grape? Oh, I didn't see that. I did. Fuck off. Fuck off, you fucking bunch of fucking reprobates. I ain't in the fucking mood. Far from in the fucking mood today. So, whenever any of you see any of Alex's lot, I want you to dox them all, I want you to give them fucking shit, send them the nastiest messages you can think of. Do what the fuck you want. If you see Joey online today, fucking go with it the same way that he did. Who the fuck are you? Get in my box now, you fucking horrible fucking smackhead.
You can't get a word in edgeways with him.
Irrelevant. She's fucking irrelevant. She's a fucking nobody who can't even look after her fucking kids. Well, grandkids. There's grandkids there that are going to, God, fucking do it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I do not give a fuck about her. She wants to go and fucking do herself in. Go and fucking do it. Because I can't give a flying fuck anymore. I cannot give her a flying fuck. Well, I can't give it with anyone now because my time is fucking done again now. I'm fucking sick of it. Every fucking day. Do you know what I go through every single day on this app? And I mean every day this. It's not just once a fucking blue moon. Every single day I get told to die of cancer. Or you get raped. All kind of fucking slurs. All slurs all day, every day. Off the back of my photos, off the back of my stories. Just randomly as well. Just randomly. But yeah.
So again, nobody's ever gone to Dan from my community. Ever. I've never asked anybody to do that. Secondly, I never went to his agency whatsoever. I haven't been to his agency. Andrea, can you prove it, please? Never been to his agency. All right, I think I've got it. 1 minute. There you go. That's off Bert and Ralph, sent to Jodie this morning.
Say no more.
I've not been to his agency. I've not been there. I've not asked anybody to message anybody. I've not asked anybody to do anything to Dan. Whatever he does on here is his own responsibility. The things that comes out of his mouth is his own responsibility. But let me tell you this, they keep saying I want to monetize off this. I don't ask for nothing on here. I make not even a quarter of what these make every day. I make none of that. But let me tell you, right, if he didn't say any of this and left me alone, I wouldn't have anything to say, would I? I wouldn't be able to come on, would I, being upset? Because if he wasn't doing this to me, I wouldn't have to do that, would I? And that's what he's doing. So again, for the people, and I'm so sorry that I keep going back to this, but
I don't know for sure, but I find it very hard to believe that someone who's coming on here telling me they did have a bit more.
Come on. Anything else? Get the rest off as you finish now. Because at least I got raped off a fucking random man and not my own fucking dad. You fucking weirdo.
Drag women down.
Fucking talk about my rape. Let's talk about your fucking dad. Because at least mine were a fucking, well, he weren't a stranger. But you got it off your own fucking father. But I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Prove it. Fucking prove it.
If you can go for a woman who's
fucking prove it
and do all that, not people's essay, go for people that's been through DP.
And you can hear me in the background while he's come to, and thank you, Claire. What he's saying to me is, he's saying, he's called me, this is what he did previously, he called me a sadistic and a nonce victim. So, and he's been going and going and going. So the other day I came on and I replied, and I did call him a fucking big fat forehead and shit like that. But what I also did say, which I will stand and sit on here and say, I said, I can't believe that somebody who's been through something like myself would ever come on and speak like that to a person that's been through that. I said, so am I meant to question his? Because I could not even do that to somebody that I hate. I would never question anybody. Anybody. But again, he has.
You know, we've got to remember, if you've been through that and you've been through anything like that, people should stick together in doing that.
Well, were you sticking together with me?
Stand side by side and not expect and say it's not acceptable.
He wants you all to believe that this is on me. This is all down to me. Thank you, Ty. I love you too, darling. He wants everybody to think this is down to me. But what he's not telling everybody, he's been saying these things for weeks. Ever since I had that argument, he's been saying this for weeks. He's already called me sadistic and a nonce victim. He's already said the worst on me. Him and Pale talk upon my marriage constantly. She spoke upon my marriage yesterday, Pale. There was also another incident yesterday where Dan's in the box and they're all fucking slating me. So don't tell me that you're not carrying it on and you're not doing this to me. You are a pack of bullies and you think you're going to get away with this. Well, you're not. He's switched the narrative. Everyone seems to believe that I've said something outrageous about him and I haven't. And when all these creators on here with the bigger platforms, I know I was Milo, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't help at 11 that my dad did that to me. I didn't ask for it. I can't help that. I cannot help somebody doing that to somebody. Remember, I was a child, I was 11, and it stopped when I was 13. I didn't want to do this today, but again, I've woken up to this shit. Thank you, Mojo. I've woken up to this every day. Yesterday, it was about me wearing a bow in my head and calling me all sorts. Pale yesterday, calling me, saying to everybody about my marriage again, that I don't obviously give my... It's just crazy. And all because none of these bigger creators wants to call out this bullshit and what's been said about people on here. But they'll call it out for people saying about DV. They'll call it out for people with transphobia. But again, it is selective, because if anybody really had a backbone and had anything and stood on anything, they would never allow this to carry on going. Never. I don't understand.
In that video, he's lied to his chat as well. He's lied to his community. As a host, there are TikTok community guidelines. As a host, you are to protect your community while you are on that live and any triggers that you perform on that live. How people are still like that on TikTok is unbeknown to me, and that falls to TikTok itself, that they allow people like that to come on this app when there's bigger things going on in the world, but they just saying it's an app. This wasn't just an app. This actually happened to Nanna in real life. It weren't on an app then, was it?
And people are telling me to come off because of my mental health for now. My mental health.
Nothing wrong. Why should you come off?
But I'm not doing this.
You should come off.
And I'm going to say this loud as well. A room that you've built, not off the back of anybody else.
He should come off with his vile mouth.
It's disgusting.
Lips.
Thank you.
And that's the only reason why I've come in the box today. Normally, I wouldn't come in the box. When I first started out, about 5 years I've been on this app now, I was going to go live and I was going to do what everybody else does. And then I got to know the app and I thought, nah, it's not for me, that. When they started doxing people's addresses and things like that, and no, it's not for me. Definitely, it's dangerous, and they're bringing it that way. It's unsafe to go in their room because he's going to dox everyone in their room. If you've got a green heart in your name, you're getting doxed today. Why? Because Alex is going for Live Pro.
Can I just say as well, people that have gone through it, people have got children that have gone through anything like that, please, I'm begging you, like, this is not okay. This is not okay. People keep seeing this kind of talk. It's not okay.
If you are struggling with your mental health and you have health concerns or anything else and your welfare is affected in any way, shape or form, there are helplines in the poll at the top. Please seek professional help. It's so important. Don't come away from your safe space like you're being told to do or demanded to. You have a human right at the end of the day to have your voice, to speak about your things in a room where you feel safe and where you feel comfortable.
There's a post on elite exposure.
Hey, John.
Oh, God.
They have posted something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look in a minute. So
Well,
for anybody,
we're doing an exposure today at 5 o'clock on dogs. If anybody would like to come in, get us up the populars. Woohoo! Honest to God, I'm sick of hearing that every day.
Hey Nana.
highly exposed.
Hi, lovely. I've put a post out. It's the clip from this morning. Unfortunately, people need to see what's being done and people's actions, and they need to be made aware of what he's saying and what he's doing, what his platform's like. So I have put an awareness out there. Could you ask people to share it? It's basically for others' opinion on his actions and on whether it's acceptable online. You know, they can make their own opinions up. I've got mine. But people need to be made aware that his platform is what it is and his actions are what they are. And in respect to what's been being said today about if people suffer their mental health, they should get off the app. I'm sorry, but it's okay for bullies to stay on the app, but people that are affected by the bullies have got to get off the app. Load of bollocks. I'm going to jump now, darling. Can you ask
Hi,
people...
sorry. Can you tag me in your videos, please?
If you search Elite Exposure,
Elite Exposure.
Elite Exposure, it'll come up.
Okay, because I think this man is vile, and I've seen how he's gone for you, just Nana, over the last few months. And I would go to the police, and then I would send every single video into TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And I think you should stay strong.
For me, it's the gang up mentality as well. You've not only got posts going out, him doing lives and speaking, you've got his mods putting posts out about just Nana as well. It's the personal attacks on personal attributes, on looks, on traumas and situations that no one should be mocking or
mocked for that,
going for or anything like that. And to me, it's just got to the point now where it's harassment, it's bullying,
it's vile, it's
inciting
disgusting.
hate, inciting others to hate on her and on others. I've heard this morning, and it's just got too much. And I need to put the awareness out there so people know not to go on that platform.
So is this the thing going on to the profile you're on now? Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
All right, let me follow you quick, and I can just do it like that.
Okay. I'm gonna drop. Just Nana, I know it's hard, but try not to retaliate, because that way it becomes a tit for tat, and you've got no backing of the police. Just sit back now. If it continues from now and you haven't said anything, then you have got the right to go forward with the police if it continues, which is the route that I would take, because it is harassment, it's bullying, it's inciting hate, it's downright disgusting.
Yeah, 100%. And in some ways, I'm not being disrespectful to you. How you're feeling, it's making you vulnerable, and they're targeting that situation and putting it on there. But for me, like I said, I'm a silent watcher. I don't get involved. But that side of TikTok is vile. No one is calling him out, and if they do, oh yeah, but Dan knows what he's done wrong and stuff like that.
The problem you've got as well is the smaller creators that are seeing the way certain people are acting on TikTok. They're thinking that's the way forward, and they're going live and they are doing the same kind of actions, and it's got to be nipped in the bud. It's got to stop.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, keep your head up, just Nana. If you ever need to talk, just inbox me. I am a grown woman. I'm 43, so I've had my fair share of a hard life.
Thank you.
So I just don't put it up on here so people can use that against me later on. So if you ever need to talk, just inbox me, and yeah.
I followed you back. Thank you.
Okay then. Take care. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. I'll play the clips one more time so people know what they are, and then I'm going to end that. Okay.
Because at least I got raped off a fucking random man and not my own fucking dad. You fucking weirdo.
Drag women down.
Fucking talk about my rape, let's talk about your fucking dad. Because at least mine were a fucking, well, he weren't a stranger, but you got it off your own fucking father. But I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Prove it. Fucking prove it.
If you can go for a woman who's
fucking prove it
and do all that, not people's essay, go for people that's been through DV. You know, we've got to remember, if you've been through that and you've been through anything like that, people should stick together. I mean, in doing
well, were you sticking together with me?
Stand side by side and not expect.
Again, let me just say, anybody that is or whatever they're doing, I did not go for his great. He called me sadistic and a nonce victim first. So when I clapped back the other day, and I did because I had enough of weeks and weeks and weeks of this, when I did clap back of him talking about my marriage and everything. So when I clapped back, I did turn around and say in that, but you can hear me talking in the background, what I said is how can I sit here and think that you've been through it when people that have been through anything like that should stick together. There's not one person, even if I can't stand you, that I would not stick with that. And that's what I was saying. I never questioned it. I said, am I meant to sit here and believe that you've been through that then? Because it's really hard for me to believe when you're doing this to me.
It's not acceptable for people to be dragged like that. But unfortunately, these women over there are finding it entertaining. So I do find it really hard to understand and believe anything you've been through.
I know what you're saying, but I have to do it. I have to do it for my own head.
Fuck if you're not going to be here anymore. How's about that, you fat old cunt? How's about that, you sly fat old cunt? Oh, it's impacting my marriage. He's talking about me daily. No fucker has mentioned you. No cunt has mentioned you, you fat old fucking slag. Fucking yesterday, right? Gets a phone call from my agency. Gets a fucking phone call from my agency. Just for men and little cronies. Oh yes, you're gonna have blood on your hands if you don't sort that out. I don't give a fuck. Stay off the fucking internet then if you don't like it. You fucking fat old cunt. You're a fucking disgrace. You're a sly cunt. That's all you fucking are. Just for fucking men with your Homer Simpson minge. Nobody fucking tried to tell me to calm down today because I ain't in the fucking mood. And as for fucking Alex, a gambling addicted cunt, he can fuck off. And I'll tell you another thing as well, what I will be fucking telling, I'll be bringing this person on. He fucking sends his picture to vulnerable people as well. Yes, he fucking does. Yes, he fucking does. Watch today now, because I ain't in the fucking mood now. I am not in the fucking mood one bit whatsoever. Who's just for men? Just Nanna. Again, because she don't get her attention. She come on yesterday and I was sat in the box and she come up, thank you. She come up with a fucking bow in its fucking big fat warthog ridden fucking head. I fucking hate that cunt. I hope she gets fucking run over. She is one sly bastard, that. One fucking sly, horrible, feather-cutted cunt. Yeah, going to my agency. Oh, yeah, well, fucking, you're going to have blood on your hands. And one of her lot, one of them fucking Ben Flowerpot men, Dan, I'm begging you, please just leave her. No cunt mentions her. She's had no one in her room, and now I'm going to fucking supercharge it, so I'm pissed off even more, but I don't care. And then when I replied back and said, have you said anything what she said about my grape? Oh, I didn't see that. I did. Fuck off. Fuck off, you fuck.
Again, I have not reported him at all. I've not gone to his agency and I have not reported him whatsoever. So that's a lie. I haven't messaged him. I haven't done anything. I have got them blocked. I've had them blocked for a couple of weeks or more now. But what I will say is they're still talking on me. Yesterday, Pill had to have a say on my marriage again, slating that. Him yesterday. This has been weeks and weeks of it, of them slating me, and then they want to come at me saying I've done something to them. Well, I fucking haven't. I haven't done anything. And if I've come back and I've turned around and said anything, it's nothing like what you do on a daily to me, on a daily.
As well, this is a message to the crypt as well. Lock all your profile down quickly, because it looks as though he's going to come for the crypt because he's doing live pro. It's his platform. He can say and do as he pleases. And I will put my money where I want to put my money. I won't be told where to put my money. And if that's in just Nanna's and Alex's, then I will. Report me to the police if you don't like it. It's tough. This is my money. I pay my bills. I pay my internet. And I go where I want, when I want on this app. And I won't have a little pipsqueak like you tell us all the crypts or where anywhere else people can go. Block him if he's got green hearts. It triggers me. Piss off.
Sorry,
Well
I'm back.
said.
As a man, Nanna, listening to that there, I think it's a disgrace. I just personally think it's just anger and hate, and that's just what I see there, and that's just what I see from that there. That's just not acceptable. It's just unacceptable. I've been on this app 5.5 years, next 6 years this year, and I'll tell you what, I've never, ever, ever seen nothing like that there in my life. Everybody else is slobbered, and they've all said things, Nanna, but this is just getting beyond the joke.
Yep.
That's just the way I feel, and that's, as a man, it makes me cringe, if you understand what I mean.
Do you know what though? Do you know what it's like? They're making out that I'm this person and I monetize, but I really don't. Have I ever asked
Nanna, even if you were saying small things, does that justify that behaviour? No, it doesn't. It doesn't justify it. I'm sorry, but it doesn't justify it in any way. I mean, people do drama talk on this app, and they don't go on like that there. It's just beyond. I never seen this do there now, but it's just beyond a joke. It's not acceptable. It's just as simple as that there. And if that's what drama talk's about, well, you know what I mean, fucking get rid of it. That's what I say. That's just my opinion on it, to be honest with you. Because it's just that girl at the top, Lisa said, that other girl that came in that time, it's just bringing hate. New people come to this app, just making more and more hate. You mean you showing new creators this is what this app's about, and it's not what it's about. There's a lot of good things on this app too.
Yep, there's loads of good things on this app.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's, and that's just, a mature way of saying it now. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can say something to me and that, and I can say something to you, about you, and whatever else, and we could be going back and forth. But if I was going on like out there, I think I'd owe you an apology, and I think I would be fucking affronted if I was even getting on like that, even on an app. So, because that's just hate. It's just hate. Whether it's a male or female or who's doing it, it's just hate, and that's just that. It's just hate and disrespect. And they lie about people as well as disrespectful as well to add to it, to justify what you're doing. And if that's how you become a big creator in this app, well, I would rather be who I am. 5.5 years, I'm still here. I would rather just be normal.
Same.
It's very positive, I'm telling you, mate. It's true. I can't believe that there. I'm just dumbfounded. Just really, really dumbfounded, mate.
Well, I'm told that I should come off the app.
No, you don't come off the app. No, you don't. You don't come off the app. You don't give in to people like that there, because at the end of the day, they're just doing that to make you feel bad, because they're wanting the piece of the cake that you have, and that's what they're wanting. They're wanting your piece of your cake. This is a competition here.
I don't even have a big room though, John. That's what I'm
No,
trying
I
to
know,
say.
but it still doesn't matter. 200 people to them is 200 to go to them. You know what I mean? Just do what you're doing. Just be yourself now. That's all I can say to you. 5.5 years in this app now, just being yourself. Just be yourself, and just keep them blocked, and just don't even react to them. As if that girl said in the leak, just go to wherever you have to go to silence them, and that's what you have to do. You have to do it. Simple as. That's just my opinion to you. I'm 54-year-old, and that's just my opinion of it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
That's just pure hate, man. You know what I mean?
It's just getting beyond a joke now. It's every day. There's something every day. And the saying that I haven't, last night I asked for any recordings because I'm sick of it. Every day they're ripping my marriage apart, or they're talking about, it's just fucking crazy. Like they're slating me. New people are coming to the app constantly. They're inciting so much hate towards me, and I'm meant to keep silent. Thank you, Nada.
I just can't believe it. I just really, to be honest with you, I'm just dumbfounded. I mean, I knew there was things going on now, and I'm not going to sit here and say I'm fucking stupid. I didn't know there's things being said because I do, but you know, something out there is just beyond a fucking joke. Like, it's just like as if I can do whatever I want and you just shut your mouth and whatever else. And you know something, nobody has the right to treat anybody, no matter who they are. That's happening in real life, like out there even. You know what I mean?
I've never once gone low like that on anybody. I haven't. I just wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I was in your live that night that people came in and you stood up for yourself, but you done it in a dignified manner, you know what I mean? No, I seen you doing it. A dignified manner. You stood up for yourself, and that was just you stood up for yourself and you done right, Stan, but you done it in a dignified manner. You didn't do it, you weren't shouting and screaming and calling everybody for him. You done it in a dignified manner, and I was there that night and I witnessed it, you know what I mean? And I can tell you that now. I seen it. That's with my own eyes, you know what I mean? You done it in a dignified manner. It wasn't like that there.
Nanna, can you put that post up of the reply from Bert and Ralph for the agency just to prove that none of us in here have reported and you haven't reported, just in case?
That's
He did say prove it, didn't he? But the only thing that she's not going to prove is what happened in her past, because she doesn't need to relive it just for an app and you can gain money off it, Dan, and that's facts. Don't like it, zip it.
Well, I can. I mean, I don't know how I do it, but I can go and ask Fat Freak how I do it. I will get the report to say that he went to jail.
But what's people's past? You know, people's past is their own private business. You know what I mean? What has that got to do with this app? You know, everybody's got history. Everybody's got history, like, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's got history. Like, nobody's perfect. Like, you know what I mean?
It's such a sad day when you have to come on and prove your traumas. You know, nobody should have to prove anything.
That's true. That is true. Okay, 100%. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, what happened to you 10 years ago, you could be a different person today. You know what I mean? People change. You know what I mean? People can change for the better. You know what I mean? And everybody deserves that chance to change. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, people can make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But I mean, that there's just, I don't know, man. There's no word for that there. I just discussed it. I was like, long-term creator. Just discussed it. No, you're all right.
I was also going to suggest that you put the message up on your post-it on your page, so the proof is there and people can go and look for it.
Well, I mean, you was all in here last night. I never once asked any of you to go and message any of them or go to any agency. I did say I'd go to my agency. That's the only thing I said, but nobody was asked to go to anybody's agency.
Nope.
And the proof's there from Bert and Ralph himself saying that I didn't go to them. I didn't ask anybody to go to them either.
You've shown your proof. You've shown every single video this morning. The FYPs have been in. It's out there. People can see it for themselves. Obviously, they're going to make their own judgment and their own minds up and have their own opinions and their own say. That's fair enough. But what you can't take away is the truth. And as Alex says, the truth will always set you free. There's your truth.
That is true.
Read it. And that's the truth. Any more comes from now, carrying on from today, I will gladly stand beside Nanna in court and be a witness, because I've been in every live and I've seen everything that she has to deal with. And I will take it also myself, because this app is going to take somebody's life and I'm not having that on my head. Nobody should have that on their head. They should be able to go where they want to go and speak freely and not have their traumas brought up in their past. And if they want to confide in people, they have the right to do that because they have a voice. There's only one powerful thing that gives you a human right. That's your voice. Once your voice is taken away from you, it's game over. Never lose your voice. It's a human right, and it's the powerless thing that God has ever given you. Please don't anybody lose their voice or be affected this morning. It's had to come out. Nanna's had to do it yet again, and she's repeatedly doing it, and that's why they're repeatedly dragging her. This is a message to all the bullies on the app. It stops now. Bullying is not okay, because in the real world, you wouldn't be standing, trust me.
Well, we wouldn't accept it in the real world, would we?
No, absolutely not, because I'd know
That's
somewhere
exactly what I
stood.
was
None
going
of
to
us
say.
would.
Yeah. It's awful. It's a joke.
There's not, you can't produce one screen recording of me doing anything like that. Not
There is
one.
no proof, and if anything, he should prove. If they're asking for proof of your trauma, prove yours. It works both ways. You can't do that to people. Nobody has the right to do that. He's not a lawyer. He's not a judge. He's not the app police. They don't run this app. And if anybody should take accountability, it's TikTok, because they're letting people come like that on the app. They need to take the 12 plus age off and put it to an 18 plus app, because none of my children will ever have this app. It's disgusting. The way it's
You
gone.
know something, Lisa, if I was
gone
grown up in this app, I would be brought down for that.
Yeah.
The way other people allowed you to do it.
This app was not like this, was it, John, years ago?
No, it definitely wasn't like this when I came on it.
Honestly, even if you hate me and you can't stand me, you should not be sitting back and allowing this to go on, the things he's saying.
And just for anyone that says that Nanna's doing it for monetisation and things like that off the back of it, no, because she never asked for a single gift. She asked for taps and shares. That's it. She wants to bring more back to her community to help people out. One, with the mental health, a room of safety. And yeah, Pearl, safety. You know, because you've got to protect your community when you're hosting a live. Not come on a backup account and drag every bastard round the app. Not on. I'm fuming this morning, me. I tell you what, if I could take up boxing this morning or karate, hiya, I'd have a go. I might buy one. You need it for this app though sometimes.
Well, I've
People
got a
shouldn't have to
background
get
in
to that
boxing,
point.
so
At the end of the day,
Terrible.
people say this is an app, but they're actually human beings. We're all human beings on this app. We're all real.
that's what I've said. I've said countless times now, and just Nanna can back me up on this. I've said I've said this countless times in this live. They're all saying it because they're behind the screen. But if they seen any single one of us in the street or anything like that, they wouldn't say anything. They're only saying it because they're behind the screen and they think they can get away with it.
Yeah.
And
you're
you
right,
was-
Kim. You can only take so much, and Nanna can only take so much, and it's constant. Whereas she's screaming and shouting and swearing at Dan, never.
I have this morning, I will admit that, and I will take accountability for that, because I'm fuming. Because when you sit in the room every day and you see what Nanna does and how she is with the people in the room and the mods that she's got in the room, and then they're getting upset, and then people that she's close to are getting upset when they've got things going on in real life, it's heart-wrenching.
It is.
So, and that's the only reason why I've come in the box this morning. I don't do this. My anxiety and blood pressure now through the roof, but it's got to stop, because someone will end up unaliving themselves because of an app. It's not right. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be not okay. And mental health is not a stigma.
I will, Carol.
It's got to be addressed. Mental health needs a lot more awareness. There's loads of things out there. ADHD needs awareness. Autism needs more awareness. You shouldn't have to go around the houses to get things to put
To be honest, I've been on the app for a year and a bit, and that was due to being very ill. And I reached out to a fair few people that were going through the same thing as me, and it has actually helped me.
Well done.
So, there is good on this app, but it needs to be more good on this app, isn't it? But I mean, like, obviously we are on drama truck as well, but that
it's not though.
What it does
it's drama talk, but it's
vile.
not. It's an app. It's a full app. It's a massive platform. So they can't split it into nitty talk, into drama talk, and into positive talk. They're doing that themselves, and they're pushing that narrative out then into split the app in between. And the small creators that are learning from their agencies and having help and support, they're going to come across as that way. And that's not how to be with people. That's not how you respect people in real life. And we are human beings behind the screen. Even if we drop 56,000 universes on a creator that we love, that's our business, that's our money, and we'll support who we want to support, and we'll go where we want, because guess what? It's freedom.
Yeah.
Well said,
And it
Lisa.
stands, and it's a right, it's a human right. And if they take Nanna's voice away and she comes off the app, we're going to then panic and wonder where she is, how she is, what she up to, what she's doing. Not only Nanna being on the platform, people come in this room to see Nanna for their daily thing, for their, you know, to be around people that are positive, to be around people where you feel loved and you feel safe. I've never felt so scared since the word doxing come out. That's why I've took my picture off. I've started deleting my own profile, my pictures on there and everything, because it's not safe. And bigger creators, they're making it like that. We shouldn't have to feel like that.
No, you're right.
It's not fair. That's why I've been fuming this morning.
With Dan, because his mouth is absolutely disgusting and vile, and there's no excuses whatsoever. He can come up with whatever excuses. It's still no excuse for the vile stuff he comes out with.
They're gonna end up dragging Alex round now while he finishes his Live Pro, but he's gonna get Live Pro because he deserves Live Pro. His community is amazing.
It's a safe place. That's the only two places I go now.
Yeah.
Is Alex and Just Nanna's.
He's got a fantastic room, and he's not perfect. We're all not perfect, and if you stand up and say you're perfect, I'll say rubbish. But
at least what you get,
it's
what
a fantastic
you see is what
room,
you
like
get with
Nanna's
Alex.
is.
Just like Just Nanna, what you see is what you get.
Exactly.
But that Dan, he's vile, and for their friends that are around him, well, says a lot, doesn't it?
Nanna, I have like no idea at the minute what everyone's saying, so I don't know. Can I just interrupt for a little minute?
Mm-hmm.
So I've just had my assessment-y thing, and I do have ADHD. Apparently, there's two types, and I have both of the whatever the two types are. I can't even remember fully what she said, but yeah, they said that I do have it. I don't know how I feel now.
They tend to put it in age groups as well, don't they? Saying that, you can't get it past a certain age, but it's rubbish because obviously, like yourself now, it's out in later age as well.
Yeah.
Plus,
they don't even know where ADHD comes from or where autism comes from. They need to do more awareness for us as well, because my daughter's got ADHD. My little girl, she's 6. She's got autism, and they're trying to push me at the moment to potty train her. You try and get a kid that's non-verbal or can only sing hickory dickory dock to go to the toilet. It's hard. No people out there with like the special services that they have. They need to do better and they need to improve for the people with disabilities and to stop slating disabilities.
Yeah.
Because seeing you as different, like my mum's handicapped, she had a stroke when she was a baby. She's paralysed on one side, so I call her the bionic woman. Because she's only got one arm, but if you get a crack on the working arm, you're knackered. Your head's coming off because it's solid. She's the only woman in the UK that can open a tin with a foot with an old tin opener. She's amazing. She's a warrior. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And things need to be brought down. And I don't think the government are helping on situations where it's ADHD.
I just feel at the minute like I'm glad that you get answers to things that I've not really had answers to, but for whatever reason, as soon as she said that I just wanted to cry, and I have no idea why I wanted to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Something else on top,
at least you've got answers. And like yourself, when I heard what I've got, I was exactly the same because I've still got no answers to what my thing is yet. But the thing is, you've got answers, so in a way.
Yeah, and they're sending me loads of stuff, and there's like courses and that you can do that helps you learn, more about it and things. And I know that I've got a lot of people on here that have absolutely said I can message them, and
you can always message me if you ever need anything.
Thank you. Right, I'm really sorry, Nanna, because I interrupted, so I'll shut up again now.
Don't be daft. Freedom of speech on here, in this room.
Yeah.
We're locking the doors in future now. 60 quid to get in.
Right, do you mind knocking me down just, Nanna, please? Thank you. I don't know how to do it otherwise. Thank you, though, for allowing me to come up.
Thank you, Dan. Bye.
That was better than what I said yesterday.
What did you say
What
yesterday?
did I say, Nanna? Will you knock me off with something? What did I say?
Wow. Oh, Christ.
Oh,
You're like, Andrea, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm married.
Well, Simps are married as well. Fancy that, eh? And a Simp's actually a man in it, not a woman. I'll have to get my Google out.
Nanna, guess what I've done?
What are you doing?
The fella bought some new shark knives, right?
Yeah.
Knife.
And I swear to God, I've just took one of little knives out, one of them, to open a box, and I've took the top of my finger skin off, and it's deep.
Oh,
No, if you run
It
it
is
under
really
cold
deep.
if you run it
Yeah,
under cold
I have.
water, it will stop the bleeding, and then quickly stick a plaster or bandage on it.
I've turned it
maybe need a
changed
stick.
it twice. I've changed the plaster.
You might need a
Go
stick.
to hospital. Yeah.
But there's nothing to stick together. Like, they couldn't stitch anything. It's like in a do you know, like a dent, a groove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Get a
Lisa
cold
to remind
compress and
me.
put pressure on it, and it'll stop the bleeding.
All
Just
right, I'm
Lisa
pressing
just-
it.
Just Lisa
I'm
just
pressing.
remind me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just really quiet there. Just Lisa has just said what you said. Can you do me?
Oh, God.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Can you do it?
Wow, what's the matter, crazy saying? What the hell?
What have I missed in the past hour, Nanna?
I'm dreading all the FYP hosts later on, I really am. I'm hiding me under bed covers. Sod the ghost night. I'm more scared of the FY Flaming P than I am a ghost. I meet a ghost all day long on here. And I'll sit and watch that rather than watch the FYP. I'll have to think of something. I might do some painting. I'll find something to paint in the house.
You know what I'm going to do today, everyone? Finally, I'm actually going to start my cross stitching.
Ooh.
That should be
I've
good.
been saying it since Christmas Day, and I've just not started it.
I might start karate lessons.
We might all
Just-
need that.
Sorry.
Go on,
Just
Carol.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just is it you? Was it you that's just been diagnosed with autism and ADHD?
Not autism, just ADHD.
Right. Well, because my son's got both, and we've researched into loads of like herbal therapies and stuff like that. So if you ever need any help or advice about managing your ADHD, pop me a message.
Carol, I could do with that, to be fair, with the autism. Because I'm struggling to keep her in bed at night.
It must be hard to have both, because my husband, my son has got autism. So my husband just said, like about what the differences is and things like that. And when she was explaining it, it was like, do you know what? So if someone has both of them, I feel for them, because like me and my son are very polar opposite. We're very similar, but we're very polar opposite. But at least we're two separate people. Do you know what I mean? So, I feel for anyone that's been told they have both.
If you can imagine walking into a zoo, that's my house when they're all together, and there's no escape, even though there's front doors and back doors. Awful it is.
My son's 16 now. He's 17 in June, and he was diagnosed at the age of about 3 with both. And I was dead against medication, and I didn't him. He didn't go on any medication until he was due to start his GCSEs, because obviously that was really important and he needed to focus. But what we found with the medication for the ADHD, it actually magnified his autism. So we couldn't get a proper balance of it. So it is really difficult having both, I think.
I might come off for a little bit, guys.
Just going to say, just remember then, just Nanna, we're all here for you.
Yeah, definitely. 129,000 million billion %.
I know you are. I'm just
And
gonna come off of
if you
that.
buggered off the app, where would we go for ghost hunting?
I know.
I am really enjoying that at the minute.
Yeah, the ghost hunting is good.
Kieran
Sorry,
makes me laugh.
Ange, my
Yeah.
husband was in Asda the other day and he said there was like this book sort of magazine thing regarding ADHD, because my middle boy's got ADHD and traits of autism. So I will find out what it is and I'll drop you a message.
Yeah, thank you. I'll appreciate that.
Because he was like, oh, I think it'd be good for us to read. And I was like, we've been living with it for the last 16 years. You know, why do we need a book now type thing?
Yeah.
But like,
Can I
two people
Can I nick your
with ADHD.
Sorry, go on.
Just thinking, would it be
Sorry, I
worth
just got
maybe
my
setting a
earphone.
little group up? I don't know how we would do it. The people who have got, I hate this word, additional needs, so that we can all kind of like share tips and advice and all that lot. I don't know.
I think that sounds good. I've been saying that for like my page for ages. Oh, let's do something where we talk about
I
these
want
things.
to go. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, and so I don't think it's as easy as it sounds to set up.
Got to be safe, hasn't it? Because TikTok is a little bit toxic. What about if Nana did sub only? I mean, this is just an idea. What about if Nana did like a sub only live where only subs could go in?
I can't do that because people can't afford it, and I don't want to.
I know.
I don't want to do that to people.
Let's have it. I think if we all have a think about it.
You can do groups on here, though.
Can you? I don't know enough about TikTok.
You can do groups on here. Thank you, Lulu.
I think it'd definitely bring good awareness and definitely positivity to the group as well in here.
Yeah. And if anybody's horrible,
there's lots of us that have got either children or themselves or like Ange now as well. And her head must be going round in circles as well with it all.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's there's just not enough awareness and there's not enough help out there as well, and they don't research into it much, and it doesn't help people that are struggling with the kids. And a lady just put in the chat, I think it was Scout's sister, that her son was diagnosed at 24 with autism.
There's not a lot of help there with any disabilities or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? It's
afternoon.
My son went through a stage of smashing the house up, and not like, I mean, that sounds worse than what it is. And like,
I get that.
Yeah, he's 6'5" and he's built like a rugby player.
Oh, gosh.
I know. And I ended up ringing the police, and it absolutely broke my heart. And all they did is said, we can't come round, because I was like, just come round and talk to him, because you know he does know right from wrong. And he had listened to them because they're an authority figure, and they just said, no, sorry, we can't come round, but you can ring an ambulance. And I'm like, he's not sick. Why am I going to ring an ambulance?
My 6-year-old at the minute with her autism, she's going through a stage of where she's just coming for me.
Yeah.
Not anybody else. And she pulls me hair, she's pinching, and she's biting, but it's difficult for me to explain to her, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. And then with the sleeping patterns as well, I'm struggling because she's only in school from 8:30 till 10:30.
Yeah.
So the rest of the day, it's down to basically me and her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you do know, because I did 3 years. I took Josh out of school for 3 years because he was getting bullied horrendously at secondary school. But you do know that if your child isn't doing the full school hours, first of all, you can have whatever funding that the school are getting, so that you can then put her into some sort of educational, like, so that she's still got her education for the full hours per week, whether that be online learning whether that be you reading to her. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't even know that.
No, well, school won't tell you.
All they're
Carol,
doing
I
at the
just sent you
moment
the
is
follow
going
as well
against.
before.
What I was going to say was, you can carry on talking about this. I'll just get dressed while I'm on. So you carry on talking.
Oh, God, we're all going to be on the FYP now for a strip show. Oh, my God.
Carol, I did send you the follow before as well.
Thank you,
Hi,
sweetheart.
just Nanna.
No worries.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Kath. I'm a silent watcher. I've been on TikTok for about a year and a half. I joined because I've got a good friend who does little cookery videos and another friend who goes live with their cats. I'm 52 and I lost my husband 5 years ago. I was quite young. Always a bit different in society. Couldn't quite work out why I didn't fit in. But it was actually my doctor who recognised that I had the traits of ADHD, totally dismissed it. I'm like, well, no, I think to me, I'm just normal. And I have got it. The only thing I regret about it is now, the relationship I had with my husband, I could be quite difficult to him looking back on it. And I only wish, because he's passed away now, that I could explain to him why I was the way I was, if that makes sense. But he accepted me because he knew what I was like. But what I want to say is, I'm terribly sorry for what I'm saying today that's happened to you. This app is just, it's unbelievable. I've never liked that said person you've mentioned. I've got one of these things where with ADHD you can kind of instantly recognize people's qualities, and I never liked it, and I think it's terrible. And if anybody should believe in the app, it's that person, not you. I don't know. I don't know what's going wrong. I sometimes think at my age, have I missed the bus somewhere? Do you know what I mean? Have I got off at the bus at the wrong point? I don't know what's happening now. And I just think, if he's got an agency or whatever, then surely that agency should be thinking, come on, this is not what this app's about. We can all have differences of opinions and stuff, but when it gets like that, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
just don't go too low, innit?
yeah, absolutely. Respect one and each other's, but when it comes to personal things like that, I am absolutely confounded and disgusted. I'm not at what he's kind of said, because I've never really liked him, but to stoop that low, and don't you dare leave this app. We need people like you on here. You stay strong, please do. I've been through similar when I was younger, and you've got to look after yourself. We're all here for you. These creators I'm watching, I mean, I don't really follow them. I just scroll from the FYP when I'm a bit bored and think, oh, who's on? And I'm just like, anybody that supports that, absolutely not. And if that's what this app's becoming, then TikTok need to give themselves a wobble, to be honest with you.
Well, the thing for me is, I'm not going to come off, but the thing for me is they keep saying that I keep playing victim, but I don't know how I'm playing victim. You're saying these things to me, and I meant to sit there and expect this and accept it.
You're not, though, that's the thing, so I don't get how they're seeing that you are.
Yeah. I agree. At the end of the day, you are a victim because you've experienced it. But for somebody to come on and call you out for that in the manner that they have, that needs to be stopped. You are a victim. You've been a victim of that specific crime, and you should not have to sit here and put up with things being said like that. That is just beyond anything. And if he's doing it for views or whatever, I don't know. I really don't know what his motive is, but he needs taken off the app, because yes, you are a victim and you shouldn't have to put up with people's disgusting comments. That's my opinion on it.
Kath, I've just sent you a follow.
Oh,
This
thank you. Bless you.
This site in my photo, it starts off as a chatbot. And if you've got evidence, they help you build a crime, or they help you build your case. That's it. Help you build your case.
Yeah.
And I think it's run by volunteers.
I'm just at the point now where, you know, they say people shouldn't talk on kids, people shouldn't talk on people's trauma, but it's accepted by others. Like, he's spoken on my grandkids, he's spoken on my marriage, he's spoken on what I've been through, and it's all accepted by all of them. And they can't say it's not, because even when they say that even if it's behind the scenes, why should it be behind the scenes? He's coming on here inciting hate on me every day, slating me every day. And for what? What have I done that horrendous to him to warrant that?
Nothing.
You haven't done anything. At the end of the day, just Nanna, you are a victim. You have experienced this horrific thing in your life at such a young age, and nobody has the right to come on and, what I say, getting really personal like that and saying such vile, disgusting things is completely unacceptable. Unacceptable. At the end of the day, you know, I have been through it. There's things I haven't been through, but I respect other people's opinions, because I think, well, you've been through it, I haven't. And to come on here and do that, and for the top creators, there's a lot of them now I'll be banning, because I'm thinking, if you support that, absolutely not. When you start getting personal with people and things like that, it is time to say absolutely not, no way. If anything, he should be promoting and saying, you know, this woman's been through it. This is, you know, I've been through similar. Yeah, it was a different situation, but I've been through it, and let's promote it. It's not positive what's happened, but be positive about promoting it and explaining it to people. And when he's got personal like that, that's just, he's voided any kind of respect. I think most normal people on here, I'd like to think there's quite a lot, would just be absolutely not, just bar it. And like I say, don't you dare come off here. We've all got, you know, they've all got the communities on here, which is really nice. But I really do flounder now as to what it is with TikTok, because, like I say, I joined because my friend does little cookery lines and I follow her recipes and I think, oh wow, she's brilliant. My other friend goes live with her cats and I help mod her. But when you start saying stuff like that, I'm just like, absolutely not. So don't you dare. And I thank you very much for allowing us into your box, and everybody in the community. If you can help us drop down, because I'm not very au fait with TikTok, but seriously, love, you keep your chin up. You're doing nothing wrong, and what's happened to you to I can't find the words, just Nanna. I can't find the words, but you look after yourself, and thank you everybody for in the chat for supporting you. And if you could drop us down, because I'm a novice.
Thank you.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Your husband accepted you and loved you for who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just, you know, remember that.
Oh, I will, love. It's just, I sometimes wish I could explain to him, but he just knew what I was as a person. So I understand that, you know. I could have gone two ways when I lost him, but I was determined. Thanks to me animals, and you know, I'm still managing. I'm still punching out there, and nobody will stop me. And just now, you do the same, love.
Yeah, I was going to say, just Nanna, you're one of the strongest people that I know.
She's got to be with all this stuff that's kicking off.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about just Nanna's background, but I can kind of piece together with what people have said. And you're not a victim, you're a survivor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but do you know what it is for me? It's like they're portraying that I'm coming on here pretending to be a victim, but I'm not. It's not like I come on and I speak about it. But when
I don't know.
When I have come on and I have spoke about it, or do you know what I mean? So I'm meant to shut up and listen to someone calling me a nonce victim or whatever they want to say and get away with it. And I'm more or less be told to stay in your own corner and shut up and don't say anything, and no one will come for me.
Almost like you should be ashamed. And
yeah, but then when you don't speak about them, it's still getting it's still going on. So
exactly. Did I speak on anybody yesterday?
Nope, not at all.
I didn't speak on anybody. Then I got fucking video messages of Pale fucking slating me. talking about my marriage again. But I would never speak on anybody's family. I never speak on anybody's family because I don't know them. How can I talk on anybody? But they speak on my family. They talk about my marriage. Now Dan's talking about my grandkids. When does it all end? When is it? Do they say enough is enough?
Yeah.
And Pearl, she's only not saying anything. And she said that this morning. She wants to say so much more, but she's not because she wants to do a TikTok shop. And
Oops.
At the end of the day, I've just read a fantastic book, and it's called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. You can get it on TikTok shop. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you all know, same as just Nanna, you know the situation you're in, and it doesn't matter what anyone else says. I just say, well, do you know what? You think what you want. I know the truth, and who are you to me? It's very hard to do, don't get us wrong. I've been there, bought the t-shirt where I've been absolutely destitute, and then I've thought, hang on a minute, you don't know me, you know nothing. I have been through what I've been through, and if you want to make money or whatever out of saying things about me, crack on with it. But I'm telling you now, I'm going to be strong and keep my here for her. And thank you very much for letting us speak. I do appreciate it. I'll try and drop down so someone else can come in.
Do you know something as well? Do you know, like I say, I can kind of piece together what's happened with just Nanna, but they're moving away from the fact that if she wants to talk about it, helping so many people, because there's people out there who won't talk about it because of the trauma and all that, and they're taking that away as if it's something that just Nanna should be ashamed about, and it isn't.
No. There's a lot of people don't speak out, and it helps. It helps. And I'm sorry, but to go on and this personally, it's just vile. I really can't find the words in the English dictionary, and the true ones will follow you, just Nanna, and they eventually will just, to be honest, I'm disgusted with Pearl. I'll speak out about it because she doesn't live that far from me, and I thought she was all right, but no, I'm sorry. That I would just be like, if that was my friend, I'd be like, do you seriously think this? I don't care if I've been friends with them a year, 10 years. I'd be like, how can you agree with that? So keep being you, just Nanna. I'll continue to watch you and follow you. And like I say, love to everyone, and thanks for letting us speak today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kath, for coming up and saying that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Lovely. If you drop it down, because I'm not sure what to do.
All right. See you later, Kath. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
That's what they want to do, though, Myla. They think they can come and say what they want. Thank you, Whoopsie.
I expect you not to say anything back. It's disgusting. Isn't that like coercive control?
Kind of. Yeah.
Like all the things that go on this app, do you know what I mean? And people are just fucking. It baffles me, honestly. Who gets to pick and choose who goes too far then?
I still can't believe it's dropped down from a 13 plus to a 12 plus.
God.
When
was that?
But when you download the app, it says 12 plus now. Thank you, Lucy.
Yeah, well, when I downloaded it, it's 13 plus.
Didn't it change yesterday or this week?
Yeah, it was this week. Sometime this week it changed.
God. Can kids go live, or is that?
I think there should be. I think there should be a junior TikTok, so it should be up until 18.
I think
it's junior TikTok, so it should be for juniors, for young ones. You know what I mean? And then an adult, this should be totally adult only.
I agree.
You know what I mean? A long time coming, this should be changed.
I think it depends on like how many followers they've got and stuff like that. So it might be the same for them to go live. Do you know what I mean? Where you've got to have like so many followers and stuff before you can actually go live and stuff.
Yeah.
I think if they did do a junior TikTok, they would have to. There has to be a gifting ban.
Totally agree.
I think the adults
You know,
have completely ruined it.
Yeah, I think there should be an artificial gifting thing, you know, like
The
an
thing is,
artificial
if they
gifting thing.
cancel the gifts on the teen one, they won't do that because that's where they're making the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's true.
But then
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
because you've got people, you've got people who might overspend and you know not leave enough to get one. Which
You know, sorry, Mr. Positive.
it's all right. Which again, whenever I go live, I always say, any gifts are appreciated, but you don't have to. And as I always say, if you do, don't over gift. And what I mean by that is don't spend what you can't, like, do you know what I mean? What you can't afford, basically.
Well, I think every kid goes through it, Mr. Pauls. I think everybody in Crazy Seeing, every kid goes through that phase where they get their hands on parents' cards and different things. You know what I mean? They do different stupid stuff, you know what I mean? And I've had it done myself. You know what I mean? I've got kids myself. I've had it stupidly done on myself, you know what I mean? But it's about you monitoring your card and seeing where your money's going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is, and it's basically about challenging the child. I actually, in my position, I had to challenge it, you know what I mean? I was with his mum, but I spoke to his mum and they got it sorted out between ourselves, you know what I mean? And I blocked the card, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Gee, I have it with...
Not for TikTok, it was for another app, you know what I mean?
I always, like, don't know, whenever I go live, I always, I'm sure everyone does anyway, but I always get mine to check, like, the account and stuff just to make sure. And like the other day, when I went live, someone was saying something, and straight away my mods were on it, and got rid of them because they were saying stuff about my eyes and stuff, and
That's why I won't go live, because I was born partially sighted with cataracts.
I am
And
actually
I've got
partially
no
sighted.
muscle control in one eye, and I know what they'd be calling me.
Yeah, well, I am actually partially sighted. But that's why I have my mods there. I mean, show me mods now as soon as they see, like, comments regarding that fact, that they know exactly what to do. So I always update my mods on certain stuff I might have and whatever, so then they can, if they see anything like that, they know what to do without me even saying it.
No, I'm not playing it again. I'm playing the one I've done this morning. That's all I'm going to play.
I think there should be a way of you, if you're not interested in the gift side of it, but you still want to build your platform, there should be an option where you can still collect heartmates, but not the gifts.
Yeah, that'd be quite good, because then at least...
Can I just play this clip?
Yeah, sorry.
Someone who's coming on here telling everybody when he's pissed up, crying and you're gonna regret that, Justin, man. You're gonna regret that. I find it very hard, and I can't believe women in his chat would sit there and allow a man with a big job to be great with.
You can't hear it.
No, we can hear it.
To drag women and people that have been on TV and read an essay and all that. How women do that on them? I don't know. No, they do have a bit more. Come on, anything else? Get the rest off. Is she finished now? Because at least I got raped off a fucking random man and not my own fucking dad. You fucking weirdo. Women talk about my rape. Oh my fucking God. Because at least my Jesus Christ. You've got toxic in your name. Wow. Something
I find that very hard to believe. Prove it. Fucking prove it.
If you can go for a woman who's
fucking prove it.
and do all that, not people's SA, go for people that's been through DP. You know, we've got to remember, if you've been through that and you've been through anything like that, people should stick together in doing that.
Why weren't you sticking together with me?
Stand side by side and not expect and say it's not acceptable for people to be dragged like that. But unfortunately, these women over there are finding it entertaining, so I do find it really hard to understand and believe anything you've been through.
The thing is as well, like I said, I used to be able to literally, she will regret saying that, right? She will regret that till the day she fucking dies. She's born to a bad before. Wait. Just fucking wait.
Again, allow me to reiterate again for the people that don't know. I was 11 years old. It was out of my control that I had that done to me by my dad. It was out of my control. I was 11 years old. Nextly, please tell me where I mocked or said he wasn't. I said I would find it hard to believe that somebody that's gone through grape would do this to me when I've been through similar, and him fucking go at me like that. Go at me like that. But he's allowed to say all these words. He's allowed to say all them things about me. Exactly. I was 11. It was out of my control. There's no fucking way in this world I would allow that anybody to do that. Are you fucking stupid? I was 11. It was out of my control.
I don't know how anybody supports him. Really don't.
If you can go for a woman who's
fucking prove it
and do all that, not people's SA, go for.
And the rest off, is she finished now? Because at least I got raped off a fucking random man and not my own fucking dad. You fucking weirdo. Fucking talk about my rape, let's talk about your fucking dad. Because at least mine were fucking my work stranger. You fucking off your own fucking father. But I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe.
So what he's doing there is blaming me for what he did to me.
Scout has put a video up.
Blimey, Blue. How can, that is just.
I'm mad that Nanna shouldn't come on the app with her mental health party and it's out of the do it, Jet.
Yeah, I sent it to you, Nanna. Well, he's allowed to say all these things to me, and I can say nothing. Thank you, Toxic. But this is what I'm saying. When I was 11, it was out of my control. There was nothing I could do about it. It was out of my control. It went on for 2 years. I'm sorry, Dan. It went on for 2 years, and I sent him to prison. I can easily, if you really need the proof, I can easily ask somebody to go to the courts.
You don't have to have proof.
I didn't have a voice, Red Fraggle. I went through it for 2 years without telling anybody. And the only reason it stopped is because I turned 13 and I told a friend and she said, if you don't tell your mum, I'm going to tell her. So I had to tell her.
And did your mum believe you, Nanna?
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing to go through without all this.
I went through years and years and years and years and years of therapy. I'm still on fucking tablets to this day.
It's all back to you, isn't it?
I'm still, well, I have to relive it. Like, saying that, I didn't even know he said that, to be honest. At least mine was the randomer. Yours was your dad. Fucking hell.
She wouldn't have to relive it if people didn't keep bringing it up in such a horrible, degrading way.
Yeah.
Fucking sticklers.
And I'm the wrong one in all this.
You end up getting banned, mate.
I'm the wrong one in all this, but everything that he's just said, I mean, that's acceptable on here, right?
No.
No, it's not.
He's not acceptable.
Horrible, horrible man. Some people rely on this
You know
feeling
you're in here, one and only.
Don't think we
due
do.
to anxiety or whatever they may have going on in their life, and they rely on a certain creator.
That's enough. I can't be asked to listen to it anymore. I've got a massive headache.
Did he? Was it your choice to bring it to the app?
So, a couple of years ago now, when I first came to TikTok, obviously I recently got medically discharged from work and then of my disabilities, and there was all talking about stuff, and so yeah, I opened up and told my story. But the only reason I did that is because he's no longer here, for one, but for two, I wanted to help people. But back then, nearly 2 years ago, I didn't know that it would be used as a
weapon.
Yeah.
Well, at least, I mean, I can't believe that is absolutely disgusting what he's said.
Yep.
There's no words. There's absolutely no words. And I can't. I really can't. I mean, I can't believe people can be so absolutely disgusting about something that nobody should ever go through. Ever. Would he have said that to you when you were 13?
Sorry, I'm gonna let my dog in. Sorry,
Yeah. Would he say that to? Would he say that to a child that's going through that?
Thank you.
Because if he wouldn't, he shouldn't be saying it to you.
I was 11. Is that in my
11, sorry.
But the thing that annoys me is that they all come on here and they all say, you know, people's mental health and, you know, talking on kids is a no-go. But yet he can speak on my grandchildren, he can talk on my marriage, he can talk on my past, he can talk on everything. And get away with it.
And the likes of Pearl and Red and Luke, the ones that say you shouldn't be discussing kids, you shouldn't be discussing trauma, not one of them is pulling them up. In fact, what they're doing is the kind of going, yeah, carry on, carry on.
Well, no one's pulling them up.
Nope, no one's pulled them up.
No.
But they want to pull me up for coming on here. They say I monetize off things. I don't. I really don't. Any money I earn on here, I try and give back. People don't know the money I've given out after Christmas to help people when they've messaged me. They don't know anything. They know nothing. At Christmas, before Christmas, I gave 4 families £35 each. I do my best. I did all the charity work. I do my best.
We can see that. Any decent human being who's got a mind of their own who can put stuff into perspective can see that you're not a threat. You are a genuine person. And you're kind. You've got a good heart. You're not malicious. You're not nasty. And when you go back at these people, they've said the worst to you. Absolute worst. So why shouldn't you go back at them? And none of them are prepared to do anything about it because of the vile stuff that Dan says and does. Because he is just a nasty, horrible person.
You know, when we're on here and they're calling out people that are wrong uns, thank you, Fiona. Rightly so, you know, these people that have said and done things, do you know what I mean? Rightly so. But then you allow somebody to, I just don't get it. No.
Right.
I just don't get it at all.
It's just not fair. And, you know, this victim, playing the victim card, I'm sorry, but you are entitled to have your feelings hurt. especially with what I've just heard, of course you're going to be hurt. That doesn't mean you're playing a victim card. Got feelings like everybody else.
Yeah.
I've got bloody tears running down my face listening to that.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I don't want to.
No, I'm not blaming you.
I'm just full of frustration.
Yeah, and I can't believe somebody could be so nasty. It's horrible. And get away with it.
And this is what I'm trying to say. I don't want anybody affected, and I'm so sorry if I have affected, but I have to.
No,
this
you
is
haven't.
what's been done to me. I have to show everybody what they've been doing.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean,
Go on.
I'm a grown up. I'm not vulnerable. I can. It's not. Yeah, you've not affected me at all. It's actually Dan that's affected me.
We're just going to say you're not the one that needs to say sorry, Nanna, at all.
Absolutely not.
Because 100%, we've all got your back, no matter what, just Nanna. And I'm just so frustrated. They keep on doing it. As you've just said, when's it gonna stop?
Hey, Nanna.
Sorry.
You've got. Sorry to jump in, Carol.
No.
Nanna, you've got nothing to be sorry for. This is not your fault. It's his fault.
Well said.
And at the end of the day, yeah, he's getting away scot-free because no one's pulling him up on it.
Says more about them, doesn't it?
Yeah, but what you were doing, Nanna, is you were doing what you can and you were doing the best you can. Keep your head held high. You've done nothing wrong. And the more and more is going on about it, the more and more I'll bring it to my platform.
And like going to the fucking police, going to his agency and that. I asked no one. I can download my life.
Nanna, I gotta say sorry to you, but you didn't go to it. Do you know who went to his agency?
Who?
My boss.
No, it wasn't just your boss. It was a lady last night that came in.
Yeah, but my boss went there as well because he can see what he's doing to all of us. My boss has been watching us. And he's been watching him. That's why he's gone there. And if Dan's got anything to say to me, bring it to my platform because I tell you, I'll wipe the floor with him. It's broken my heart to hear what he was saying about you. He is vile. But I will fire up a light soon, and I will start having a go at it myself.
No, I'll give you the follow.
We are following, I think, Mr. Positive.
I know, I've just realised.
I honestly don't want anybody getting attacked on my behalf. I don't. I've not asked anybody to message anybody or go to anywhere. I haven't.
Nanna, you
right thing to do.
I've done it off my own back. My boss has done it off his own back. We didn't tell him. You didn't know about it until I just brought it up. But I will fire my life up and I will have a go at him. He's welcome to my platform. But he won't get one over me. Because after what he said about you was bang out of order. I'm sick to the stomach of it.
Thing is, what I don't get is he's kind of running off lies. He thinks just Nanna's gone to his agency when just Nanna hasn't. So I don't get where I don't get where that's come from, because that, do you know what that's the one thing that's baffled me as well as the other stuff.
But that's all they can do. That's all they can do is run off lies. They can't tell the truth. They gotta lie. And that's what's what. If they want to lie, carry on. But get facts first. We work on facts, not lies. We find the truth out first.
Yep.
Well, people say that they don't like bullies on here, but they don't like bullies on here, but they're allowing somebody to keep doing this. I mean, even yesterday there was talking on me, both Pearl and him. So they can't sit on here saying that I constantly go at them, because I don't. When it's them on me constant, and I don't monetize off anything.
Just Nana, I was in your lives yesterday. You didn't say anything about him.
No, you
That's
didn't.
the best bit about it. Leave him come at me. Leave me take the heat off him. Because at the end of the day, this is vile, this is sick. He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Yeah, it might be a small platform, but I'll pull it up.
Thank you, Carol. I just want him to show me where I've gone for him like that.
You haven't, just Nana.
You haven't.
Okay, Nanny B. But I will fire my live up the weekend. And I'll start. At the end of the day, it's not fair on you.
Honestly, I thank you all for your support. I really, really do, honestly.
Nana, we're behind you 110%.
Always.
They can call me any names they want to. Don't bother me. You've heard them all before. Been there, done it, worn the t-shirt.
You love.
Leave them bring my address into it. Leave them try and dox me. They'll be sorry.
Obviously, I don't. They can have my phone number if they want. Even give them my bank account number and sort code. One thing I really like about this room and this community, and it's credit to you, is it's honest. And if we think or we don't agree with something on your platform, we can all have a conversation about it. On his platform, you can't, because you're just going to get shouted at.
Yep.
And that's why I sit here.
Totally agree.
Look at the time me and Fairy Godmother went into Blasters. Look what he called me.
I know.
It was laughable, just Nana, but I could have. I won't say what I would have wanted to do. But I apologised to Blaster, and Blaster was fine about it.
No, I know she is.
But at the end of the day, he can't go on the way he's going. We've got to call him out.
Absolutely.
And all he's doing is bullying. Leave him call me a Welsh T-U-N-T. I don't care. I'm proud to be Welsh.
Listen, guys, I've got a massive headache. I'm going to come off for a couple of hours.
Yeah, go and have a rest, just Nana.
I've got a massive headache.
Okay, so take care of your own mentality.
Yeah.
Look at my picture.
Whatever it is. I can't think of the word at the moment. You take care.
Painkillers, just Nana, and have a rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come off for an hour because I've got a massive headache.
Yeah, just remember we're all here for you. My inbox
Go
is
look
open.
after yourself for a little while.
That's a good picture.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just come up in the chat that Alex. Sorry,
See you in a bit, love.
1
Take
minute.
care, all.
1 minute.
See
1
you later.
minute. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
1 minute. Alex is me on.
It's just come up in the chat that Alex is calling it out for you.
Oh, was it?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Trish.
Thank you, Alex.
And you okay, Trish? L, thank you.
I'm going to drop,
Thank
but
you.
when you're feeling a bit better, listen to my voice note if you don't mind.
Devilish.
All right, Carol.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, Ruth, thank you, mate.
Bye.
To the bear.
Right, just Nana, go and have a rest, lovely.
Well, I'm just going to listen to this first now.
Okay.
Doctors all in there. Just need to get a grip, don't I? Welsh guy, thank you, Trudy. So you go live, right, and say that your people can have their opinions because they're opinions, but if my people have opinions, they're going to get doxed. People need to get a grip. Welsh guy, thank you for the skating, the skates, mate. Woohoo. Lindsay, Deborah, good afternoon. So, whoops a daisy, Shona, Laverne, thank you.
Level 20. Big up, mate. Afternoon, guys. Afternoon. Like I said, guys, we're going to chill. Try and get a little push on today to get where we need to get, and then obviously we'll do what we need to do a little bit later and stuff as well. Lottie, thank you. Whoops a daisy, thank you. Who are we talking about? Just the crap of the app today. Roof, level 48. Get in, Roof. Guys, remember to claim your points as well, like Roof's just done. Roof's close to 50. Sarah, thank you. Why me? Bunches. Scout Sister, thank you. Why me? How are we? Myla, thank you. Let's see who's active, actually. Let me have a little look who's live.
I think we might have missed it.
But I think we have. The thing is, right, is I'm just sick of it now. It needs to stop. Like, I've never gone for anybody like that. Never. I never will.
No, we know you won't.
It's just
Nanna, are you going to let them beat you?
no.
No, you're not. Why
No.
is that?
Because I have to stand on what's right.
Because you've done nothing wrong, and you need to show them, everybody, show them what they are. End of.
It's all over that clip I posted. What do you mean toxic? What do you mean? How are you doing on live pro anyway?
Did you say anything before that?
What?
Before that comment? No, she didn't.
She just said that and then went.
It's all over that clip I posted. What's all over?
That's what I'm wondering now.
I can't believe I didn't know about that clip.
I've never heard that either. It's disgusting. When did he say that?
3 days ago it said on the clip. I'm pleased it's going on some awareness pages though. I am. Because it's not fair for people to feel this way.
No, it's not. And that's not what this app was designed for.
Made into a free-for-all bully show.
They're talking on that clip what it's all about today. About Dan ranting and going at you.
Who's talking on it?
Toxic accountability.
Oh, yeah.
They're feeling like they're to blame for putting the clip up.
No, they're not to blame. The other people have got it up. It's not just you put it up to accountability. There's other people.
I think they're feeling a bit guilty that it's affected you in the way it has. But it needed to be shown, the person he is.
And honestly, absolutely. Nothing to do with her. There was other people that put the clip up. There weren't just her that put the clip up. There was many other screen recorders in there recording it.
We need the clip out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's been posted because it needs to be shown.
Absolutely.
You're all right, Dal.
Right, I'll drop down. I was just explaining what they were saying.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye. No. Let's have a look. What's she got to say? Scarcely.
Saying that if you've got mental health, I am so sorry, just Nana, that I had done the video this morning and I listened to the person who I trust as a friend and I've known for a long time on the information that they have relayed to me regarding what was happening with you, apparently, allegedly, which is now false. All I can do is apologise for that. It's up to you whether you accept it or not. And next time I will make sure that I triple check the things that are being said. The person who told me had said that they heard it from Dan's mouth and then told me about it. And I shouldn't have jumped into doing a video. I apologise for that. However, what I said about us not taking responsibility for anybody else's mental health other than our own still stands. That's my opinion. I don't think that we should be arguing over a difference of opinion. If you think differently to me, that's absolutely fine. That's your right to think that way. 110%. I stand by that opinion about mental health, and I will always stand there. At the end of the day, TikTok is an app that we all choose to have on our phones, okay? We are not in school. This is not school, people being bullied in school. This is a social media app that everybody chooses to use. And just as it is important to make sure that we hold people accountable for what they say and do towards us, it's just as important that we take accountability for our own mental health, and that if we are in a really bad place mentally, that we appropriately take care of ourselves. And if we can't do that, then we reach out to the appropriate sources. And I say this as somebody who has been through this, and I'm on the other side now. I came off this app last year and took a break for a couple of months to work on my mental health. It was at rock bottom, and being on this app was not helping. It was only making it worse. And that's why I said, if your mental health is being affected by this app, come off the app and work on your mental health. And that's all I've got to say, really. Just Nana has said that Pearl has not been through what she has been through and doesn't have a clue. She was reacting to a video of Pearl saying that if you've got mental health, then you should come off the app. Then just Nana turned around and said, well, I don't think you've been through what you've been through. You haven't got a clue. I pulled just Nana up in the comments and said, how do you know that? How can you say for certain if Pearl has or hasn't been through that? And in my opinion, it's absolutely disgraceful. One of her moderators reinforced what she said in a comment, replied to me, and then I got muted. Just Nana, how can you sit there and say that Pearl hasn't been through that? How can you sit there? How do you know? Have you walked in her shoes? Have you been in her life? Have you walked every single second? No. Absolutely disgusting. Now, if somebody had said that to you, that you haven't been through what you had gone through, what would your reaction be? Oh yeah, that would be outraged. You'd be upset. You'd be angry.
Very pissing.
Nana has said that.
Be blocked. Thank you, the watcher. Wow. She is getting blocked.
Get your views in, Scouselayer.
Well, when everyone was accusing her the other day then about CLA and all that lot, right? When everyone was accusing her the other day, because she comes on and she does videos about other people. She's awful, absolutely. And this is her protecting herself with other people. That's all she's doing.
Hi. Thank you, Willow. Thank you, Cats.
Right, I am going to come off now. Can't listen to anymore.
Go and have a rest, just Nana.
Yeah,
Yeah, go look after yourself.
And I'm just a message away if you need me as well.
Yeah, we all are.
I'll be back on in a couple of hours or so. All right.
See you later, Nana.
See you later, Nana.
Bye. Thank you all.
It's all right. Bye.